PWP Nation,
where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcast, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
and welcome to Offended, presented by PWP Nation. It's your boy Tricky alongside Stoutsy and Clodius.
What's up, you fucking marks? I'm just confused right now because we're asked backwards today.
How you fucking doing?
Why? Because we normally do hockey talks last.
How you doing?
I don't know. It's like we did a wrestling rewind, like Y2J Stacker commercial today.
Wait, why? Wait, why are you so confused?
Well, because I was like, oh yeah, because we did our weekly wrestling wrap up. Mm-hmm. We did, and then we did hockey talk. Usually we do hockey talk last, and here we are doing the show.
I'm just all fucked up, man. All right, leave me alone. Dude, yeah, we've done a lot of podcasts tonight. A lot of just, a lot of things. A lot of things. But that's all right. Because we're professionals, okay? Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, and Facebook at Offended Pod. Make sure you follow PWP Nation at PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. Make sure to go listen to our Hockey Talks, which is back today. It's back. When you're done with this, go listen to Hockey Talks. If you're a hockey fan, go listen to that, right? We have so much content out right now. So much content on content.
Incredible.
On content.
You forgot the content part.
On content.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
And then on Periscope, we have our weekly wrestling wrap-up. Which
just had week 7.
Yeah, we just had week 7. We weren't really enthusiastic.
Well, wrestling kind of sucks.
Yeah, this week of wrestling wasn't that great.
But our post show on Hell in the Cell should probably be pretty good.
And that is up in the air. That's up in the air. That's
hoping I can be there.
It's questionable. As of right now, if you're checking on your fantasy football thing, post show for Hell in the Cell is questionable right now, just because Jim has a family, I guess, but it's fine.
My sister is supposed to go.
It's fine. It's fine. Go do stuff for your
labor.
family. That's fine. Just go
What
do
do you
stuff
want
for your
from me,
family.
man?
What are you going to do for that?
Huh?
Wait, your sister's going into labor?
They're inducing her, so gonna be out at the hospital.
Who just had the baby? Did I see
My oldest sister. I have 2 older sisters.
Oh.
So my middle sister is pregnant right now.
Congratulations.
Thanks, dog.
Congrats.
Well, yeah. Congratulations.
To-
Even though sitting in the hospital's got to be fucking boring.
But
to
it's
your
my
sister.
My sister's first, so
To your
Gotta do,
sister.
you gotta do. Fair
and
enough.
Is she married?
yes.
To your sister and her sister's husband. Congrats on the sex. And
That's what I told him.
Good job for rubbing one out together.
He goes,
In each other.
you're like, yeah, we heard a bit. Hey, my man, knock out my sister.
I hate you.
He just fist bumped me.
well, on top of that, make sure, maybe they have baby t-shirts there, and if not, fuck off. Just go buy a women's t-shirt, make sure it gets extra small. At ProWrestlingTees.com/offended-podcast, we have all the shirts. Make sure to get that tank top for winter. Said this on all 3 shows now. That joke is so old and dumb and corny and stupid, but I don't care.
It gets over.
It does, yeah. Or you know what? You want the real thing? Go buy a fucking long sleeve shirt because winter's coming up. Winter is coming. winter is coming. How do you like how'd you like the NHL like style, like the new like picture I made for it? It looks good. I don't like to toot my own horn.
You want me to be mean, or you want me to stroke your dick?
I want you to stroke it.
I'll find a happy medium.
I'll give you blue balls here.
I'll give you a partial tug.
It was good, not very original. And that's all I gotta say.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
I knew I'd get something out of Dan there.
Got team.
Thanks, man.
No, it looks cool, man. No, it does actually look really cool. With the,
I think it looks crisp.
graphics. Yeah, it does
It
look
looks crisp. I think it's one of the crisp.
Like a crisp saucer pass back door.
Crispenoir. And we lost 20. We just
Had
lost.
to
We just
bite my
lost
tongue
all of our
on
listeners.
what I was gonna say.
Wait. Did I plug everything?
Pulled all the holes, kid.
Plugged all those holes. Yep. And Hockey Talks is on everything. It's not a Facebook exclusive anymore. It's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. So.
Is this kind of going to be our first full season of Hockey Talk?
Yes, it is. Yep. Yes, it is. And yeah, I even titled the episode 1 of the new season. This is season 2 of Hockey Talks.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our real season.
We had a lockout, so we had a half season last year. You know.
Yeah. But on Hockey Talks, we talk predictions and we talk the upcoming season, and it was a fun episode. Yeah. Dan thinks nobody's going to start, and that's okay.
Hashtag.
It's not completely true.
Hashtag not going to.
Some people are starting, just except for the ones that I said weren't starting.
True. So,
buy our shirt.
Hey, hate to break it to you, Hartford, but the Whalers ain't starting this year.
songs of the week. Let's get into songs of the week.
The whole fucking team.
Hey, Quebec Nordiques. Yeah, they're not starting either.
Let's get
into the songs of the week. Before we do, I have a new system for the playlist. I want to throw this out there live on the air right now. Okay. I haven't brought this up to you because I was waiting, so I'm going to get a live reaction.
Okay.
Instead of doing monthly songs of the month, blah blah blah, change it to offended songs of the week, and just continuously add new music to it. Just weekly. Just
I'm
weekly,
really loud right now.
Just weekly, just keep adding new music. Like, it was updated, go listen to it. It'll be updated with these songs. Go listen to it.
That's fair. It's probably easier.
It's definitely easier.
Yeah. You could have just done it and not said
10
anything.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
But I'm the co-host. So
Songs of the month is dead.
Songs of the week.
Songs of the
just
week,
new
though.
stuff every week.
Oh, thank God.
Songs of the month is dead.
You know what, that's
Songs
a good
of the
idea.
week, though, is alive and well.
You know what? That's a good idea, though, because if a new song comes out in the week and we hit it weekly,
Yeah,
people probably they're like, songs of the month. They're like, why wouldn't they tell me about this song weeks ago?
exactly.
And now we are.
We're
bringing it to your ears.
Nice.
Weekly.
Nice. All right, who wants to kick it off? Who wants to kick off Songs of the Week? Actually, before anybody kicks it off, I'm going to throw out a tribute song out there. I just want to throw this out there. It's not on my official Songs of the Week. Mac Miller, Knock Knock. I'm going to put that on there. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Let him in.
Let him out. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I bought a cardigan after that music video.
Dude, so I remember. Do you remember the old NHL 24/7 on HBO? That was the Philadelphia Flyers victory song, and
that's weird.
that got me pumped up. Like, when they were doing that, they were coming in the locker room just fucking just getting down to it. Ever since then, I was
love
like,
that one.
yeah, that's one of the best 24/7s. That one's actually fucking hilarious. They played the the Rangers.
Rangers,
right?
yep.
Yeah, that's my favorite 24/7. It's so well done. I wish HBO would get that back.
Who is this year's?
Oh, Boston and Chicago.
Shocking.
Yeah. You mean two teams who aren't rivals? I hate that they do that.
Same.
It's fucking annoying. Put
the
two
fucking
teams who are
NHL.
rivals in there.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. But anyway, R.I.P. Mac Miller. We'll talk about Mac Miller more in a little bit. But that's my tribute song. That's my first. I have 6 songs this week, but Knock Knock, Mac Miller. That's my first song.
Cool.
Does anybody want to start Songs of the Week?
I'll start.
Go ahead.
My first song.
Jim's got it.
You got it. Go ahead.
Oh, shit, I was going to take a drink. This song's
My
been
first
around
song.
for a while.
All right, on 3. Everybody at once.
Thanks. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
Go ahead. He's just not going to talk now.
I was taking a sippy sip. Little sippy poo.
Fucking child.
Lime Tree by Trevor Hall. It's been around for a while, but it is a beautiful song. It's awesome.
It's a beat.
It's a beauty. Lime Tree, Trevor Hall. Song for me.
song for me.
Speaks to me a little bit.
Nice. I'll go next.
Nice.
My fifth song. Well, my first song. Of course, I have to give my tributes to Mac Miller. The song's called Angels. Mac Miller.
Is that off his new album?
No, it's off Macadelic.
Okay.
It's a little fucked. I guess it's a little fucked up. Yeah, it's a fucked up song. But I like it. It bangs, actually. That's not even me being like, oh yeah, another song that fucking bangs, but goes hard. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
R.I.P. Mac Miller, indeed. My first song of the week is The Ringer by Eminem. Eminem goes hard on that song.
Yes, sir.
I was going to say it last week, but we had our little 90s episode, which my mom texted me, and she's like, this is your childhood.
Mm-hmm.
You're just talking about your childhood. Yeah, that's why I picked Gargoyles, you stupid bitch.
I love that show.
Wow. She would say the same to me. She would just call me a stupid dick.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot. She does say that.
Real quick, what was the Jericho Nike logo? It was like, don't be a stupid
idiot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or don't make the list or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Just do it.
I still like the Chewbacca one.
Yeah.
I know I posted one today. Dude, these are just cracking me up. The pivot, the Ross Geller.
Just do it. Just pivot.
I liked the Boy Meets World. The Boy Meets World one that I made. I liked that one.
Is it Feeney?
No, it's they want you to take the roles. Or they're like the old people. And then you laugh. Alright, Dan.
Oh, second song. Song's called 94.3 The Real by Kid Quill. It's a banger. It's kind of it's like a mashup, but like I don't really know anything about this Kid Quill guy. He just popped up on one of my music things on Spotify. Listened to it, and I've been listening to it nonstop. It's awesome.
Nice.
It bangs.
Those are the best songs.
It bangs.
Or like you just have like a shuffle on, then you're like, you like put your phone, you're like, what was that?
Yeah, exactly.
Save that.
I shared it to like 3 different people. I was like, check out this song. They're like, this is awesome. I'm like, yeah, goddamn right it is.
I just want
Son of a bitch.
Look at this real quick. This is
look
bad
at it.
radio.
Look at it.
On Facebook for
look
the
at
Hockey
it.
Talks on our offended page. Look at that. It just says Hockey Talks. Just
That looks nice.
It looks beautiful.
Looks good.
Looks
like
fucking beautiful.
I like it.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
What's your next song, Jiminy?
My second song, Eminem, Not Alike.
Not alike.
Yeah, it's the kind of the MGK diss song with everybody else in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Who was the 3 rappers that he had in that song that he was like, unless you're this, this, and this?
Joe Budden, MG. Oh, the 3 rappers that he named that like he likes.
He likes. Yeah. It was
J. Cole, Kendrick, and
It wasn't Drake.
no, it's J. Cole, Kendrick.
Yeah. Who's the 3rd? I can't remember for the life of me either. Like who the 3rd was.
I can't either. I like that song.
I do like it, but I also don't, just for the fact of like him calling everybody out. But it's like, unless you're these guys, you ain't shit. And I was just kind of like, well, that's kind of stupid. I mean, I'm not a Drake fan by any means, but he's pretty popular. Like, what's going on?
Strickland, he's a fucking idiot.
I don't get it.
What? Hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
So just like Dan interrupted some hockey talk. It's okay. I'll
not
allow
my
it.
fault.
I'll allow it tonight, just because we just got done with hockey talk, and Dan's he's on a level of just like hyped about hockey.
Yeah,
we all are. So I
not my
understand.
fault.
God damn it! Yes, now it is. Now it is. Take fault, you asshole. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm not getting off Twitter either.
You're an idiot. I get what you're...
No, but it's like,
I'm not.
he says like these rappers, they're nobody unless you're this, and this. So I'm kind of like, man, like, I don't like Drake. I think Drake is trash, but he's pretty popular.
I
man.
think
Kanye is extremely popular.
I think he means lyrically. I don't think it's a shot at people like a Kanye, and I mean he took shots, but like
it came off that way though.
well, but also it depends how it's going to fit in the rap.
But if you
like
go
the rhyme,
like lyrically, I'm not a fan of MGK. But lyrically, MGK spits out some fucking good raps, man. Like,
I mean, he rhymes fast.
So does Eminem.
Yeah, but Eminem can twist words pretty well. I'm not saying MGK's like horrible. Like I like most of his stuff, but
The one thing that MGK did say back on Eminem that I was like, damn, like, yeah, fuck off, Eminem, was when he was like, dude, you're 50 and like living in a mansion. What are you talking about? You have hard times now. Shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh shit, that's true.
yeah, but I don't know when Eminem ever said he had hard times.
The white and giddy guy in me was like, ooh, yeah, that's true.
Did you guys not see his interview today?
Which part 3 or part 2?
I only saw the part where he was just like...
He told MGK to shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
like, fuck you. Like, I don't want to give you more.
He was like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
The best meme of this that everybody's posted.
I haven't seen the meme yet.
The best meme was, here's MGK writing that diss track and it's Stan.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was great.
All right, what's your song?
Was that number 4?
Mm-hmm.
My 4th song. I like how we didn't talk about it. We just kind of had like an agreement of like a non-verbal agreement as to how we're just gonna go up from 5 to 1.
Yeah,
Like we just started that like a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
I like that. My 4th song is by an indie band called, or it's any singer actually, Blood Orange. Song is called Saint, and it totally fucking, it kind of is a ripoff. Not gonna lie, of the Fugees, Killing Them Softly.
No,
But it's so good. It's so good. I was like, man, it sounds like the Fugees. I listened to it again, and I was like, man, this really sounds like the Fugees. And I'm like, man, I love the Fugees, but this is good too.
Yeah,
I like my dog. You ever seen that Zach Galifianakis stand up? Got my dog. I forget. He just likes Fugees and Funyuns. That's what he likes. Fugees and Funyuns. It's my dog. He's just a really good dog. And I'm just like, why do you like that stuff? Why do you like the Fugees and Funyuns? And that just never got an answer out of him because he's a dog. Anyway, Dan, what's your next song?
Oh, 2-14 by the band Camino. I sent it to you today.
Yep.
Fucking awesome song.
send it to me.
I don't talk to you.
No, they actually. So, if you have a crossfade on Spotify and you listen to if you listen to Two Time by 1975, and that song comes on next, it flows perfectly.
Perfectly.
Like absolutely perfectly. They actually, the sound of that song sounds like the 1975 could have had it on their first album.
It was like, I think that song was under the This Is 1975 like.
It's like the
area,
radio.
yeah.
I mean, it
and
totally
I listened to
has
it,
that vibe.
and I did a double take, and then if you pause it at a certain time and go back, you can listen to it if you don't pay for it. So I was like, oh, I'm listening to this.
I was
again.
listening to the rest of that album, and that album's good, man.
Say by Camino?
Yeah, the band Camino.
That's called the band Camino. That's what their name
Oh,
is.
they're called the band Camino.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked it.
Oh, whoops.
God damn it, Jim.
Well, I just saved it. I
Every
accidentally
time.
hit play.
Every time.
It was
every
the
time,
song that he
every
said.
time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. Didn't mean to two time. Didn't mean to choose you, son of a bitch. Where did you get kicked off? Alright, go with your next song. This is just we had two really good shows, and now this one's like, ugh. We're gonna record a third show.
My third song is called Do It Again by No Rome. We just found out that they...
You didn't pick Narcissus?
No, I thought you were going to pick it.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I need a wow button.
I don't know... I may or may not
button.
have a 1975 song on my... I don't know.
I don't know if I do either.
I don't know either.
I don't know if I do.
But no, Do It Again. Just after listening to Narcissist by them, which is a really fucking good song.
Yeah.
People should check it out. I was like, I wonder what else they have. It's just like... They're just like...
Did you know about that song, Narcissus, before I sent it to you?
I told you that I thought that was the song they were 1975 was going to release, but it was that band.
Call it an audible here. That's an extra song we're going to add.
Yeah.
Narcissus.
Yeah.
By No Rome. Yeah, I was just listening to it, and I'm like, that sounds like Matt Healy. And I clicked on my phone, and just looking at my phone, it just says No Rome. But if you go to the album, it says No Rome, 1975. I'm like, oh shit, it is!
That's cool. That's a good song too.
And
No Rome, they seem like a pretty cool band.
They're opening for the 1975 on the UK leg. As of right now, they haven't released the US. I think that's next week.
I think I'm gonna find the love of my life at the 1975 concert.
Doubt it.
Okay, well, that's a little fucked up, but
You might. Hey, I just want to let you know.
Can't wait for
the
that.
1975, I get front row for them. So
Yeah, no, we're getting front row.
Yeah.
I will sit outside of that building for fucking 7 hours.
I'll take off work. I got nothing to do.
I'll take off life. I don't fucking care.
yeah, no, we're getting.
I don't even know what that means.
So
You have a real job now, so you can't take off live from a union job.
I'm
you don't
wondering.
cut grass anymore, bud. You're good.
I'm wondering here. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. When does the UK tour start? Can you look that up?
Yeah.
Can you look that up?
Just keep rolling.
Jordan Stahl.
Yeah,
Eric Stahl.
when is
Mark
this
Stahl,
concert?
Marty Stahl. Cody Stahl. Nick Stahl.
Bullet stall.
Matt Stahl.
This is escalated.
Adam Stahl.
Fin stall.
Keep
Kenny
going.
Stahl. That was the Bullet Club
Yeah,
of
the
Stalls.
1975. Might as well change the name to the 1075 because my phone never wants to hit fucking 9.
God. All right, well, you look that up.
Because he's got stubby
All right,
fingers.
so I was going to say, they had the 1975... The 1975 last year, or last time they were here, they were a point show. They were a point show at the Peabody.
Ooh, Peabody.
You know what I'm talking about? Just go over your head.
He was too busy
Sorry, what?
fingering the
The
mic.
1975, my God,
I was
you
too busy
fucking
Roman
douche.
Reigns stuff.
People are listening to this being like, what the fuck is going on? Good God. Shut up! Like, the 1975, last time they were here, were a fucking point show at Peabody. I'm wondering if they're going to be a point show again. Because they're lining up to kind of seem like it's going to be a point show. Unless they're in the UK in December. That's why I'm asking you to look it up, you stupid fuck.
I was looking up. I just
That's
didn't.
how you cut a promo.
But what went
Baron
over
Corbin.
my head?
What?
What went over my
I already
head?
said like that whole part. Now I said that you hear
Don't look
you're
at
like,
me. I
what?
missed all.
I thought you just meant like you said like a joke or something that I missed.
Right.
You were just saying shit to me.
Right.
That I couldn't, like it's not making a difference
Right.
if I found this. Alright.
Is it my turn, Alan Rickman?
Okay, 1975 though. Would you rather them be at the Peabody, or would you rather them be at
Enterprise?
Enterprise, or keeping it small and going to like?
They're not going to keep it small. They're too big right now.
Are they?
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
Well,
Oh.
we love them. I just
Can you? Sorry.
don't hear them coming from other people often. But then again, I don't pay attention to
Dude, the
people.
lead singer almost has 1 million followers on Twitter.
I don't follow that shit.
Like, no, like they're closing out festivals in like England. They're closing
shit.
out festivals now. Like they
Okay.
are that big.
January
so
9th.
would they do Peabody or would they do Enterprise, whatever they fucking call it now?
They
Enterprise they have to.
No, I think they would do the Fox. He's like that. He's
That would
like
be cool
that.
as
Like
shit.
intricate. Like he is so much of like a music like fanato that like he wants to go to the cool places. Like he wants to go to
Okay.
a place that's going to be memorable.
Well, then I'm down.
He doesn't like. He's been selling out like arenas. Like they have been selling out arenas. The O2, like the live show, that's at the O2. That's completely sold out
Oh,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can watch the whole live thing on
on YouTube. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the whole concert's on YouTube. Watch it,
Sweet.
dude. Watch it. I was watch that and know that I was like 2 rows from them when I
all
saw
right.
January 9th. They go to the UK.
Ooh,
So no. So that's out of the question. Point show's out of the question. So they're not going to come to America until like next spring, summer.
so we got some time.
Yes.
Which sucks.
Which is fine because we need to buy SmackDown tickets anyways. So
holy shit.
True.
and we got NXT coming up too.
Next month?
SmackDown comes here in November.
No, but when is
NXT's
NXT?
next month.
Yeah,
October. Yeah,
which we already have tickets for.
that is correct.
Hell yeah.
Is it my turn for fucking Jesus
Your song.
Christ?
Third
Just
song.
ramble about. This is why we're doing a 1975 episode, by the way, when the new album
Yeah.
comes out, because
we
like
can't
we'll
shut the
just
fuck up.
ramble about them. It's like they're like our blues of music.
Yeah,
Like
they really are.
Pretty much.
um,
Ramble.
my number 3 is the cover of "Sweet Dreams" by a band called Tune Yards. I love Tune Yards. Love Tune Yards. I've seen them live once. So good. They're so different. They are so different, but I love them. They've been on a couple FIFAs, I want to say. So if anybody's ever
FIFA's always got good music.
yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
I don't play the games, but I've like.
But
I listen to
heard
the
songs
yeah.
and shit.
if I play a song by them, I guarantee you guys would be like, "Oh yeah, I know."
The games I do play, I suck at. I can't pick up games. and
Yeah, right
games.
now, Clodius is undefeated in NHL 19.
How you doing?
0-0.
How you doing? I'm about to go 1-0, and then I'm going to quit for ever.
He's going to go undefeated in that fucking loss column. But anyway.
No, I'm not. I'm going to win more than you.
All right, it's your turn.
I already had 3 songs.
Sweet dreams. We're doing 5.
Shit!
Sweet dreams are made of
I got nothing.
these. Who am I to disagree?
So you got nothing?
I got nothing.
All right, Fuck him.
Fine. He's done.
I suck at this.
My second song. I have to do it. It's another Mac Miller, Blue Slide Park.
Is that off his new album?
No, it's
No,
off his.
that's
It's off
Original Blue Side
I'm
Park.
not really big in the Mac Miller. Never was. The only song I was really big in the Mac Miller was Knock Knock.
Yeah.
I listened to Mac Miller. He got me through, like, I think it was my junior, senior year of high school, freshman year of college years. I listened to Mac Miller an awful lot.
Yeah, so did I.
An awful lot. And
But
then it fell off a little bit for me. But Blue Side Park, I think I had on repeat.
Blue Slide Park.
I can't stutter that. I listened to that album a lot.
Yeah. It was the first independent album to go number one in like 20 years or something like that.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Which is pretty
And
impressive.
not to go back on 1975, they were like pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Like they went number one everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
1975 went number one their last album,
Oh, shit.
and like they were the first band to like kind of be like an so-called indie. I don't even call them indie anymore because they're not.
No.
They're huge,
Yeah.
and yeah. But we'll get into that because I think
Yeah,
I know what our
yeah.
number one song is. But
Yeah,
my
what's your
second
two?
song is by an unknown rapper by the name of Kanye West. And Little Pump. I love it. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Dude, that beat though. The first time listening to that song, I was like, this song is fucking terrible.
I hate that it's catchy.
Song. It's so catchy. It's so catchy. I was like, the first time I listened to it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, Kanye, you just put out like such a good album, and the last two songs you put out are like weird and what the fuck. Did you hear the other song you put out like 2 weeks ago? He's talking about like fucking Kim Kardashian and her sisters.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would do the same thing.
But no, I was like, Katie and I are listening to that song on the way to All In. So like, because it came out like on that day on All In. So we're driving to All In. Katie's like, ew, Kanye, it's gross. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this one. And then like this song came out, and I'm like, like all right, whatever. And I listened to it again. I'm like, it's catchy,
Yeah.
all right. And I listened to it again, and I'm like, all right, I can dig it. And the first time that Katie listened to it, she's like, yep, I can get drunk and bang this song. I'm like, you're fucking right. But she didn't mean bang as in banging. She meant bang as it's just like, yeah, let's go. Like head banging. Like, you know.
Do you remember-
Such a fucking hoe.
Do you remember when
I love it.
Kanye quoted 50 Cent to sell records?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I knew I would get a comment out of you out of that.
And hit and watch the money, pal. Oh, yeah.
I actually only said that because that was the time
they were going
was-
at it. I had that Rolling
was that the album where they were going at it?
Yeah.
The
it was
Massacre
Graduation.
versus Graduation?
No,
Yeah.
No.
Or was it...
It wasn't the Massacre. It was the album after the
Oh, yeah,
Massacre.
it was...
Dude,
I can't think of the name right now, but I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, it wasn't
bombed.
good. It wasn't good.
And Kanye, like, triple platinum or something.
Yeah, it
like,
was...
That was
50
Graduation.
Cent
It was
wasn't
one
good.
of Kanye's best albums
That's what
ever.
I said, because Kanye West stole a line from 50
Oh,
Cent.
shut
That was
the
it.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Kanye could have put out pure dog shit that year, and he would have
yeah.
outsold 50.
Definitely.
Like, That was when Kanye... Kanye still is Kanye. Like,
Yeah.
Kanye puts out a song, everybody's going to listen to it.
Right.
Like...
My fantasy football team name is named after Kanye West. It's been like that for the past 4 years. This year, Chicago West. What up?
But it's like... Yeah, Graduation was going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
But I have that Rolling Stone cover somewhere because that was like big at the time. Mm-hmm. They were going back and forth, and then like after the two albums came out, they're like, yeah, both of them were like, yeah, it was a publicity stunt. We love each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're both laughing
That was
about
smart,
it. And
yeah.
50's like, I got my ass kicked.
But I got vitamin water.
Yeah, if I made $1 billion off vitamin water, and then
Yeah.
that company went bankrupt, and 50's like, peace.
He's just like, G-Unit.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Oh, there's a poster I saw. So you can get posters made of like all the Rolling Stone covers. I want that one made as a poster, and I also want the one with all the Jackass guys like on the cover. It's like the Jackass, like them making Rolling Stone at the time was like, holy shit,
Yeah.
they're big. I think there's one with The Rock on it, like in Austin too.
We should send that to JCD.
We should. All right, number one. I'll let you do the reins. I've been every time that we've had a number one together. You know, I've always said, is this the third week in a row that we've had the same number one?
I think so.
Is it? No. I mean, take away 90s. Take away the 90s.
Okay, before that, yes.
Yeah, because I got 2-time, 1975, My Blood, 21 Pilots. Yeah, this is the third songs of the week in a row. We've had the same number one. Let's go ahead.
Coming in at number one on the Offended playlist. Picks of the week. we got blessed today
We did get blessed.
by another
Beautiful song.
song by the 1975. Took me 30 seconds into the song to just go, yep, top of my list now. 1975, Sincerity is Scary.
Beautiful song.
Just fucking... And again, shows their range.
The range on them, the style, the different styles that they can do.
fourth
is
song?
just insane. It's this song. Yeah, it's the fourth song.
Fourth song they've given us?
On a 16-song album. Yeah, they released the
We were,
track names.
we were like, dude, this might be like a 25-song album.
They released the track
Sorry,
names. So when they were making the album, they had 32 songs or like 40-something songs. And he's like, I think I need to cut some songs off. So that's why they're putting out another album out in May. Because it's basically the sequel to this album.
Right.
But, dude, I swear, I said this to you earlier on Facebook. I was like, this album could potentially be the 1975's like Joshua Tree, like the album that just has them just explode.
Yeah.
Like U2, Joshua Tree. That's the album that made them who they are and how big they are.
Love you too.
I think this album, A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships, could be their Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
With the songs that they are putting out, and the different ranges and everything that they're doing on this album, and the meanings behind every song is just like, damn, this could be the one that really takes them off in the United States. I mean, they already are big in the United States, but this could be the one that puts them over the edge that everybody knows who they are.
Which is crazy because like their other albums are fucking second to none too. You know, like you could put them up against. It's just a matter of popularity and marketing.
Yep.
But you know, that's.
I think this one could be the one that goes down as one of the best albums of our generation.
Yeah.
Like,
When
hands down.
I didn't get a chance to listen to this until I got off work today. I listened to it for the 40-minute drive home the whole time.
I'll just do it like 5 times.
Because like
The chorus is
the
beautiful.
chorus is great, but at like 30 seconds, all of a sudden, like the trumpet kicks in, and I was like, "This is fucking."
Is it a trumpet or is it a saxophone?
I thought it was a saxophone.
I thought too, because I know the sax is big with them, but it sounded almost. I'm not a
Let's do it
fucking.
again.
I've only listened to it one
musician,
time.
so-
I loved it, but I haven't.
Why not 2 times?
I haven't gotten
Might
the
be both.
opportunity. Yeah, I haven't gotten the opportunity to go
Maybe even 3 times?
back and actually listen to it more.
Could be more than 4 times.
Busy, but I listened to it originally. You know, when you sent it to me, I was like, all right, dope. Played it. I was working, so I got to go back and
Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
get into it a little
Like
bit.
I could almost see like some type of like a hip hop guy getting on that beat.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like to do not
Yeah.
like to do
No,
like just
definitely.
a little. You know,
Definitely.
It's got that.
like, that's the first thing I was like, driving to pick up Katie. I was like, listening to it, windows down, like, turn it up really loud so you can get, now I'm getting this full
The whole thing.
sound effect. Like, just getting it all in. And as I'm driving, that's the first thing I thought, like, man, this kind of has like a, I don't want to say like a hip hop vibe, but it does
It's
at
got
the
like
same
a
time.
little funky.
But the way that he presents the the vocals and everything, it's not. It's like, this is just amazing. Like this is now another song. All 4 songs now have sounded different. Give Yourself a Try sounds like a punk song.
Yeah.
Love It If We Made It is like the commercially, like kind of like U2 kind of like political song.
Yeah.
2 Time is like the poppy like pop song. And this is like their like, I mean, no, like, I mean, you know, I'd like to describe this one. Like,
range.
yeah, it's awesome.
It's fucking.
It's great. I love how this album is all over the place. I love it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like just one unique sound. It has several unique sounds now.
Yeah.
I still like Love It If We Made It the best off the album.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's still
up
my
there.
favorite off the album.
I don't know, this one might have taken over for me. I was just like, this is the first one out of about 4 of them where it took me 30 seconds to be like, well, this is it.
Yeah. Anyway, songs of the week. Starting, I'm going to try and do it tomorrow. I will actually try to do this tomorrow. Put all the songs in from last month. Put them all in. And I'm going to try to do this starting like the night of that we record, or maybe Friday afternoon. You're going to have those new songs in every week. Songs of the week. Offended presents Songs of the Week. And it would fit well with Friday because that's when new music comes out. It's on Friday. So that makes sense to put it out on Fridays. So we could do that. There we go. I think that's going to be easier, too. It's easier for me to just be like, okay, perfect. Boom, got it. Boom, got it. Like, put it in. Here we go. That's going to be that. All right. Before we get into everything else, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Cal Fauché.
I'm interrupting this podcast to ask a few important questions. If you were stuck on a desert island, would you want Will Smith movies or Will Smith music? Who's the baddest villain Jason Statham has gone up against in his movie career? What are the top 10 most rewatchable TV shows of all time? Check out the Going Off Topic blog with me, Kyle Fauché, to get the answers and much, much more. You can find the website at kylefauché.blogspot.com. That's KYLEFOSHE.blogspot.com. Make sure to subscribe so you get the new post right in your email. Also check out the social pages, going_off_topic and Most8314 on Twitter, and Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché on Facebook. Now back to the guys with the Offended Podcast.
And we're back on Offended.
We out here.
So real quick before we get into everything else, I just want to say that new Spider-Man game is the bee's knees. It's the tits.
I haven't played a Spider-Man
So
character
fucking
kind of game in so long.
good. Dude.
I haven't played it, but I was over before wrestling on Tuesday night, and I saw you playing a little bit, and it looked fucking sick.
Dude, it's...
But I haven't played it, but when I saw you playing it before we started watching wrestling, it looked pretty badass.
Is it one of my favorite video games ever? It's one of my favorites. I wouldn't say it's the best. Hold on. Story-wise, though,
is it a good storyline?
Video game, it's the best story out of any video game I've ever played.
Is it pretty, like, what would you say
awesome.
hour-wise?
It's as a superhero story is perfect.
Is it like a decent length?
Yeah,
story
like it's perfect. If they made that into a movie, it would blow me away. It would blow me away as a movie. Like the ending, it's dark, it's fucked up, and like it's sad. Like people like if you read, I don't know,
like reviews and shit.
Do you guys want me to tell you the story, like how it ends or anything? Do you guys care about that?
Nope.
Okay, spoiler right now. Spoiler alert right now. If you are playing the Spider-Man game and you have not beaten it yet and you care a lot about the story and how it goes, do not listen to this right now. Skip forward by at least 15 minutes. By at least 15 to 20 minutes. Jesus. Skip forward. I'm just giving them like a very good skipping forward point. Obviously, it's not going to take that long, but I just don't want them to like skip forward by 5 minutes. Be like, and this guy is dead. Like, so skip forward.
Spider-Man's uncle died.
Yeah. Batman died in the game. All right, so spoiler. We're going to talk about the ending of Spider-Man right now. All right, so in Spider-Man, the twists and turns in this game are fucking amazing. There's a fucking level where you play Miles Morales. In the comics, Miles is another Spider-Man. He gets like in the comics there's like several Spider-Men. Peter Parker isn't the only one. He's just the main one.
That's a spoiler for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that either. Now I'm pissed.
His dad was a cop in the game, and you work with Spider-Man. You work with the cop to take down like these bad guys, and like you crack it, you like figure out the case and everything. They're honoring the cop at this like thing, and there's a terrorist attack. The cop dies. People are freaking out. You're now the kid, like of the dead police officer, because he like protected himself, like he shielded people like from the bomb that went off. You're walking around, sneaking around like all these terrorists and stuff that are in the game. You're crawling through the cars and like dead bodies, like a dead body falls like in the car that was in the car, so you see a dead body just drop. I'm like, this is fucking dark. Like you're just literally just walking around like terrorists. Like it's a total terrorist attack like level. Fucked up. Is it more fucked up? I played it on 9/11. Yeah. Like I was like, ugh, this is weird. This is weird timing. Very weird timing right now for this. And so you go on, and the fucking level is sad as shit. Because, like, you find the dad, and he starts crying his eyes out, and it's just like, the next scene is, like, at the funeral. And it's like, damn, the voice acting is so well done, you actually, like, feel emotion, like, for a fucking video game. Never had that before. So actually, take that back. Last of Us. The beginning of Last of Us.
Grand Theft Auto, when I had to pick which one I wanted to kill. That was tough.
Oh, and 5? No,
5.
4. It was
5.
4. It's the Russian, right?
No, in 5. You have to kill either Franklin or...
Oh, you went with that ending. See, I went with the ending where all 3 survive.
Weak.
I don't play video games. Except for NHL.
So this one's sad. You go forward, and obviously, like, Doc Ock is Dr. Octavius. So, like, and, like, you're working with him throughout the game on, like, specializing the suit. At no given point is there anything of, like, you're like, oh, okay, he's going to be Doc Ock probably, like, in the second one. Because he's, like, helping you. He's designing your suits, like, designing everything. You actually play those levels of, like, designing, like, your, like, shit. And, like,
that's tight.
Going through, like, science experiments and stuff. It's a very cool game. He turns into Doc Ock, like, damn, didn't see that coming. He breaks out all these, like, villains and stuff. The rest, until you beat the game at one point in the game, the entire city of New York is just overtaken by criminals. Like, anywhere you swing, you're getting shot at. Like,
Jesus Christ.
It's awesome. It's so cool. The whole city's just rioting. You go swing in the Times Square. I took a screenshot of it. Swing in the Times Square. Times Square is saying, stay inside. Do not come outside. Like, everything is shut down.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool. I'm like, damn, they did a really good job.
Oh, like all, like, the LED, like, the boards and
everything.
all that?
Nothing is on. And it just says, stay inside. Go home. Like, do not be here. These criminals are everywhere. And it's until you beat the game that stops. Like, that's cool. It's cool as shit. So you can go do little side missions and, like, fight off this block. 2 blocks later, there's another group. It's awesome. So you go do the game. Doc Ock poisons the whole city with, like, this, like, serum's called Devil's Breath. For, like, younger people, it's, like, okay, they can last, like, a month. For older people, though, it's going to kill them quickly.
Yeah.
So Aunt May gets sick. Spider-Man starts freaking out, and you have to, like, rush to, like, this certain point. It says this is at the end of the game. You have to rush to get, like, the serum. There's only one thing of the serum, and Doc Ock has it. So he has to go get that, goes and gets all that, and finally, after you beat Doc Ock, you finally get back, and Spider-Man's basically dying. He's been stabbed, right? Like, he's been stabbed, like, through the heart. Like, he's, like, collapsing. He's, like, got the serum. Starts to finally feel better because he's Spider-Man, you know? He's super. The doctor's like, can only do this. They only have enough for one. It's going to take at least a day until we can get, like, others made. It's like, we don't have time. Aunt May is dying. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. So the game ends with, like, Spider-Man, like, up against, like, Aunt May. He's like, sorry, ma'am. I don't think we're going to be able, like, he's, like, choking up, like, crying. So I don't think we're going to be able to save you. And she's like, take off the mask, Peter. And he's like, takes off the mask. Like, you knew? He's like, yeah, of course I knew. I knew the whole time. Blah, blah, blah. They start talking. They're both crying. She dies. Like, she just, like, kind of, like, puts her head over, and you see him just bawling his eyes out. The game goes to black, and you just hear beep.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's how it ends. Then there's, like, post-credit scenes and stuff, and, like, dude, it's just like,
that's not
holy shit.
That would make me sad.
Yeah,
if I beat
it's
a game and it's like,
really
yeah, but
sad.
they died.
And, like, the voice acting, though, is so well done that you almost forget that you're playing a video game. You think you're watching, like, a Spider-Man movie. Like, that's how well done it was.
That's crazy.
And the cutscenes, you actually play the cutscenes.
Oh, that's nice.
So if you, like, miss something, like, you have to watch the cutscenes because, like, a icon's going to come up. You got to press this button. If you don't press it, you get hit and, like, die. Like,
oh,
you have
fuck
to restart.
That.
Like,
that'd make me so mad.
yeah. So you have to pay attention. Of course, Marvel, after the credits, they show a mid-credits thing and then an end-credits thing. In the mid-credits, Miles is like, Peter, I got something really weird going on with my body. I don't know what's going on. He jumps on the ceiling. Peter's like, I don't think it's that weird. He jumps on the ceiling with them. Miles is like, you're Spider-Man? And then it just goes right back to the credits. And, like, so now the next one's set up for 2 Spider-Man now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, you think Harry's, like, away the whole time, like, in Europe. You think he's away the whole time in Europe, and you're like, oh, shit. Like, you don't get to see, like, Harry Osborn at all. And his dad, you find out his dad is actually keeping him in this chamber, trying to keep him alive because he's really sick. So you're like, okay, he's going to turn into...
William Dafoe.
what was the Green Goblin? So you think he's going to turn into the Green Goblin. But the stuff that's actually keeping him alive is Venom. And then Venom goes on the fucking, like, screen, and that's how it ends. That's how it just goes to black. This game, seriously, the story, the way it was told, is fucking unreal. Like, holy shit.
Well, that's good, because the last Spider-Man game I played, I think you just, like, were webbing building to building.
Yeah.
This was, like, years ago, though, so, like... To know that you can actually do like other shit.
Dude, you can go to Madison Square Garden. It's in the game.
Oh, that's sick.
You can go to the Freedom Tower. That's in the game. You can jump off it. You can go to Empire State Building.
That's tight.
everything that's in New York City.
You
is
can get
in
to.
the game. Radio City Music Hall is in the game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
It's awesome. One of the coolest games I've ever played. Story wise, the coolest story I think I've ever played. Just by the way, it's the way it brought out emotion.
Yeah.
Spoiler over. So yeah, Batman died. Yeah. Yeah.
Penguin
Ben
guy
Affleck's
died.
not Batman anymore.
I'm Batman.
Alfred,
You mean I killed all those fishes?
where were the other drugs going? But you don't like it? I was thinking like, hi, I was sonar, like a bat. You know, you don't like it?
Fishery.
I ran this by I ran this by a friend of mine, and he thought it was good. You seen that? Where Batman's doing like all these like voices, and he's like trying to find like his bat voice, and he's like, "Where were the other drugs going? Fuck face." And the guy's like, "Malkovich?" He's like, "I don't think it's gonna work." And he's like, just starts doing the impressions, and all of a sudden he's like, starts screaming. He's like, "Where were the other drugs going? Huh? You punk!" And he starts coughing. He's like, "Where were the other drugs going?" And like, that's it. That's it. He's like, "I just lost my voice."
I don't think I've seen that. You talking about the Batman?
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen that one yet. That's funny.
Or the one where he's like ripping on Superman. He's like, "Oh, fuck you, Superman. You think people don't know who you are just because you put on glasses. Oh, whoop do you fucking do?" And he looks over at Commissioner Gordon, he takes off his glasses. He's like, "Gordon!"
Wait, that's the same one?
Yeah, it's the same guy. No, it's the same guy. It's that same video.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I've seen the Superman one.
Yeah, that one's hilarious. "Gordon, where'd you go?"
Where's the
Puts the glasses back on. He's like,
What'd you do with the
Jesus
Commissioner?"
Christ, Gordon. Scared the shit out of me.
Commissioner.
So that Batman, the one where he's trying to find his voice, is the first one.
How the fuck have I not seen that one?
That one's hilarious. Anyway. Alright, so, sad week.
Very sad.
Mac Miller and
R.I.P.
Burt Reynolds.
They come in threes.
Who's the third?
We don't know yet.
I don't
Week's
know.
not over.
I guess you could say Aretha Franklin, but I don't
Nope.
know.
Can't. Maybe you can.
No, there was three then.
Yeah.
Three then.
So
How does
we're
the
not,
start date and finish date work on these?
See, the threes, I always thought it was within like 2 days. I think we're past
okay.
it. I think we're past it. We're
Oh,
good.
okay.
No, we still have until Sunday for the threes in a week, right? Because Burt Reynolds
Technically,
was...
no. We have until Friday, tomorrow. But today,
Okay.
Yeah.
whoever's ever listening, today.
So, waking up tomorrow could not be good for anybody. So keep drinking, listen to the podcast.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up if something happens if we just said that.
Yeah.
It's not
if
my
fucking,
fault,
like,
but
if
it's
Betty
true.
White croaks, I'll fucking cry.
Oh, dude, don't say that.
I love fucking Betty White. One, she's kind of hot. For an old lady.
So,
Two, she don't give a fuck about nothing.
Pretty much.
Burt Reynolds, iconic actor. Longest Yard, Cannonball Run, Smokey and the Bandit. It's iconic. That mustache, iconic.
Yeah. Norm Macdonald, iconic.
Terry Ferguson.
Turd.
Burt Reynolds, that's not my name.
If SNL does like another Terry Ferguson skit, they should have him like in heaven, just be like, "Yeah, what do you want?" Yeah, I'm trying to get him, Terry Ferguson.
Definitely.
And they're like, "No, we're here accepting like Burt Reynolds," and he's like, "No, I'm Terry Ferguson."
Turd Ferguson. We can't let you in then if you're Turd Ferguson.
That's fine. I guess I'll just go back down.
Yeah. Whatever. What do you want?
That's that would be a classic skit right there.
That would be.
So it's good-hearted. It's fine. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
How did he die? Did he have a heart attack? Is that what it
think
was?
so.
Something like
I think
that?
so I want to say, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did have it.
That's,
Yeah,
it was
he went
like
cardiac
80.
arrest.
Was he 80 something?
82.
Man, he got old quick. That's crazy.
I mean,
dude.
shit, he was acting in the 70s when all those movies
It's
came
true.
out.
Yeah. It's very true.
My favorite Burt Reynolds thing isn't even with Burt Reynolds. It's not. It's Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, it must be Burt Reynolds or something. I say that every time I see a limo.
Yeah, same. Whoa, must be Burt Reynolds or something.
The Mac Miller one, though, that one shocked me. I was in a golf tournament, and that one just... I like looked at my Snapchat, and it just said, remembering Mac Miller. I'm like, what?
It was the first thing I saw when I got off work last Friday, and I was like, I was having a great Friday, and I was just like, are you fucking kidding me right
I
now?
was at the bar with like everybody I golfed with, and I was like, what the fuck?
I wasn't so much surprised.
I was pretty surprised. Like,
I don't know what I was, because it's like, I don't think it was... It's hard to say if it was an intentional overdose. I don't think they have released anything yet. It could have just been like...
I don't
Finally-
think it was.
think
Finally
it was
just like caught up to him.
I don't think it was intentional.
I think from
I don't think it was
everything that
intentional
I've been
by any
seeing
means.
/ hearing from people, trainers, girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, I think it was just one of those things that it caught up to him.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
But
You just can't mix shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, and apparently from like what I read upon, how much of it he was doing. You know,
Yeah.
like, you know, your body can only take so much, and it's like if you're mixing this controlled substance with this controlled substance. Oh my god, I cannot say that word. With another one and then another one.
It's gonna
eventually it's gonna catch up to you.
And then drink on top of that. Yeah. It's gonna fuck you up.
Just because of what you just did, you did 2 nights ago, and you woke up and you're fine, does not mean.
Oh yeah, no, you.
It just
probably got lucky.
Yeah, it just happens.
I was watching something where he was talking about it, and he was like pouring something in his drink, and it was like that purple syrup that Lil Wayne almost died on.
Yeah,
and it's like
pretty much Lil Wayne is.
Yeah, that whole that song that I said earlier, "Angels" off Macadelic, like that whole album, he was like fucked up on.
Well, what's
lean,
even
like
more creepy about this whole thing, and just like blows me away, is the album cover now of his new album.
Yeah,
it's almost like it's a coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, that's what I thought too.
And he's like looking like he's not happy, like he's looking down. Like that is just, it gives me chills.
The video for his song "Self Care" off that album, he's like in a coffin, like underground, trying to like get out of it. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh. Yeah, I will say this on the whole Mac Miller thing, and I know we ripped on Ariana Grande a few weeks ago for Butthole Eyes because she was just stupid. But for people to blame her is just stupid. So fucked up. Like 100%, like you can't so fucked up.
She wasn't happy, and she wanted to move on to somebody else. Like,
yeah, and I'm sure, her moving on so quickly and blah blah. Like, yeah, that definitely probably affected.
It's
him,
fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I don't think you can blame. I personally don't like Ariana, and I fucking hate.
He got off his phone. No, he's gonna. That's what we were saying. This is what you can't with us.
You can't. You can't blame her.
No, you cannot blame her.
No.
But
he's back.
But Ariana Grande sucks.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson, I used to love. Fucking hate him. He's a chump. And now I keep hearing all about, butthole eyes. But, like, I keep hearing
that,
about him. I don't know. I think he's a little bitch. I think she's a little bitch. But you can't blame her for that accident, because that happens. And I read that interview. I saw that, interview about him saying it happens. And, yeah, it sucks. He was probably sad. I guarantee, she moved on real quick, but she was probably sad. But you can't blame somebody for that shit.
Of how young they are.
Yeah, they're 25, 26?
He was 26.
He was 26, yeah.
Dude,
what's crazy is he has a song, and one of the lyrics, he's like, "I hope not to join the 27 club." And I was like, damn.
Oh.
He almost could have joined,
he was
1
close.
year off.
Yeah.
Just fucked up. Yeah, Jesus people to blame her just because he even one of his friends came out and was like, she literally was the most supportive person for it. And it's like, dude, unless you've been in somebody's shoes where you were dealing with somebody that's an addict, you don't you can only do so much for so fucking long before it's I have to walk away from this. You know, it's I can't.
You have no choice.
Yeah, and it's not like they had it was just I can't. I can't change
you can only do so much.
Yeah, that one really irked me. I was like, you can't blame that on somebody else.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
No.
Not to mention, we don't know what Ariana Grande does in her spare time. She could be doing drugs too, so maybe he was the one that
yeah, we don't know.
Nobody fucking knows, but you cannot blame this girl for anything like that.
No, but here's the thing why she's probably not. She's with a guy who is now completely sober, and he's very open about how sober he is. Yeah. And you can see it in his face how sober he is, because it's the previous drugs are eating at his fucking skin right now, because it's he did all this stuff. When people get sober, you can tell their skin color changes, because it's their body's still reacting.
Right.
And that's the dangerous thing about detoxing. It's if you take
you can tell.
With heroin. If you detox on heroin completely and then take one shot of heroin, you will more than likely pass, because your body just can't take it. Your body is expecting it to be completely clean. And it's now your body's opening up all these other areas to where it's you're flushing out all this shit that when you shoot that other stuff in, it's going everywhere your body has just opened up to now.
My
And,
thing
like,
about
that's
Pete,
like where the detoxing is scary.
my thing about Pete is, like you said, he's very open about being clean and sober. I think he is as open as he is because he's a fucking douchebag, and he's doing that to be like, hey, I have this, and I am sober. And he's kind of like, I don't want to say throwing it in his face and throwing it in people's faces that does do drugs, and this is everybody, but I think he does it to be a troll on top of
I don't.
because I think that's how he is.
No,
and his
I
and his
disagree.
comedy and everything kind of proves that a little bit because
No.
he is a little troll.
No, not with that shit. Not with that shit. I think that's no.
Maybe I'm overlooking it,
I
but
completely
like
disagree.
I
with
see
I can see where
that
you're coming from, but also I
see the
it,
fact
like,
that he, in my opinion, is a huge troll. And I did like him. His comedy was cool, but he does kind of push lines. And I feel like now that he is saying the same comedy, people are calling him out for pushing those lines, but he's backtracking. He's like, oh, wait, no, I'm clean and sober, and, like, I'm just letting you know. So I feel like he's playing both sides on this one, and he isn't, I don't know. I don't like Pete Davidson. I think he is a little troll, and I think he tries to play the, oh, I can be a comedian and I'm hilarious, but then again, I'm sensitive and I'm going to have my girlfriend get mad at people for calling me butthole eyes because I have a disease that means nothing to do with any of this.
We talked about this. I don't think if like anything about Pete Davidson that I've watched on Pete Davidson, he was probably mad at Ariana Grande for getting mad at everybody. Just like the way that he like presents himself. I cannot see Pete Davidson like getting mad. Like the only time I've ever seen Pete Davidson like angry and not like somebody is at Ann Coulter, and that was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious.
But who likes her in the first place?
Exactly. But the one thing I am surprised on the Pete Davidson, the one thing I am surprised about is that all the tattoos that he has. It's like, how is SNL like okay with that? Like,
because you never see him.
No, you do though. But it's like, yeah,
I never
like,
really paid attention to him. I guess
he's in a lot of skits, but it's like, man, like he has tattoos like on his hands and on his fingers, and it's like. I understand, like, the sleeve and stuff. Like, that's easy to hide, but the hands and the fingers, it's like...
I think then maybe I kind of tailed off of the Saturday night...
When have you ever seen When have you ever seen a cast member with just a tattoo?
True.
And it's just like, who's he going to play now in these sketches? Like
The Rock and Triple H when they were on.
Yeah.
Like, who's he going to play in these sketches now?
Yeah.
It's like... if I was Lorne Michaels, I'd be like, you're fired just because, like, we can't put you in anything now without it being, like, a celebrity with tattoos.
Is he on a hiatus, or did they kick him off, or did he be like, hey, I've got to go figure my shit out, I'm not doing Saturday Night Live? Or how exactly... Because I know he's not on Saturday Night Live right now.
Well, Saturday Night Live's not on the air right now.
I know that, but I know, like, leading up to this new season coming, October, November usually is when they kind of start?
It's at the end of this month. I think.
Okay. I don't think he's on this, roster.
Oh, he is. No, he is. He already, went through
Yeah, he is. I looked, because I know what you're talking about, because I looked at it, and I was like, is he really not on SNL anymore?
That's what I thought I saw. I thought he said he's taken, or he took a hiatus from,
That was last season. He only did He was only missed, he only missed, 1 or 2 episodes, because when he took the hiatus, it was on the holiday break. So, and
that's when we started watching it when he wasn't on. Okay.
I mean, I've been watching SNL forever. But,
so have I, but, okay.
But his hiatus, nobody knew about it because it was during a holiday break, and he only missed 1 or 2 episodes. So
and it just kind of played.
Didn't have anything for him that night. That's all.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get into it. NFL, the last segment of the show. This felt like
I don't know a song for NFL.
This has felt like an old Offended episode tonight. This has felt like one of the first episodes of Offended where we just
October 20th when I came on. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, we just ramble,
Yeah.
One of those ones.
It's one of those, talk about.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It happens. We had a lot to go through.
Definitely. And uh-oh.
Emergency?
If you hear me!
Breaking
news?
Breaking news? Uh-oh. Here we go. Speaking of rambling, next week will be our second Fuck It episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Second Fuck It episode. Our first one, we got we got some pretty decent feedback on the first one. And on the first Fuck It episode, we had a debate on do you drink or eat a milkshake?
I was a part of the fucking episode, I think.
Yes, you were.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you were, because you were very adamant on that you eat a milkshake.
Yes, you do.
Naked Lady will be on the show, she wanted to chime in on this. She got triggered. She said, "You fucking drink a milkshake. You don't eat a milkshake."
I don't even remember what I said.
So we were like in the middle. We were like in the middle.
You eat a milkshake.
We were in the middle. We were kind of like, I get it, but at the same time, like, like. So next week, in the Fuck It episode, the only planned thing we have,
drinking milkshakes.
We're gonna talk about a milkshake. Do you eat or drink a milkshake? We'll have Claude. You'll need to come back.
I'll be here.
Dude, I had one.
Debate with Naked Leg.
I had one from Steak and Shake the other week, and I'm pretty sure I drank the whole thing through a straw.
To debate with Naked Leg. Yeah, exactly. I had a milkshake today.
I think I would have been stoned. I think I might have texted me like, "Yo, I'm drinking a milkshake right now." I don't know though. I can't remember.
I had a milkshake today. I had a milkshake today from Lion's Choice, and you know what? It was in a cup with a straw. I didn't get a spoon. I drank that.
See, if I go inside Steak and Shake, though, and they give me the cool glass, I'll probably use a spoon.
Maybe we'll talk peasant and pheasant again. I don't know.
It's like fries. Do I use a fork with them? Sometimes.
Depends
on the fries. Steak and Shake fries, got to go fork.
Oh, maybe if you have cheese on it.
You said, see if you got cheese and they're chili.
Okay.
Yeah, see, there's a lot that goes into it, Dan.
You shut your fucking mouth. We're talking about this next week.
Oh, dude.
I'm pissed already.
I forgot to unmute. Jim, I forgot to unmute the mics.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, god damn it. I would have been so mad at you right now.
I was hoping you would just, like, get angry. All right, NFL, week 1. Next week, Fuck It episode. Second episode. Fuck It episode. All right, next week. All right, so NFL, week 1.
Fuck week 1. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm a winner.
Yeah, fantasy football for me. I know nobody cares about other people's fantasy football teams, but my fantasy football team did amazing, and I'm very happy out of this week. Aaron Rodgers is not real. He's a robot. Like, I don't get that.
Can he do it again?
I don't get that at all. Bears fans.
What a defense. Give me 16 points.
What a defense? For the Bears?
I love the Bears. Let's go. I'm all in.
They were up 24-0 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, and they ended up losing the game.
Yeah, but you're gonna hold it against the Bears defense for being on the field for an unreal goat-like Aaron Rodgers on adrenaline, coming back in, doing Aaron Rodgers-like things. You cannot.
Yeah, I mean, the
you
Bears
cannot
offense
talk shit about. Yeah,
the Bears offense did drop like
no.
3.
I'll tell you what lost the Bears
passes.
that game was their coach and their quarterback, inexperienced rookie. Well, Trubinsky is not a rookie. Sophomore year,
Mitchell. He's kissing titties.
Yeah. And he has claimed that Aaron Rodgers is unreal, and he witnessed it. But you cannot blame the Bears' defense for that game. Mac is unreal. They have a great defense. Nagy and Mitchell Trubinsky lost him that game. Inexperienced offense. They will be fine. But Aaron Rodgers is unreal. You can't take anything away from either of those. No. Period.
No. How about, let's go to Cleveland. They had their best start since 2004 with a tie.
Hell yeah.
A fucking tie is their best start since 2004.
Tyrone Taylor lost them that game. Missed field goals.
Who Cleveland play again? I'm drawing a blank.
Steelers, because they fucking suck.
That's right.
Steelers are not as good as people think they are.
Why are there ties? Why are there still ties in the NFL?
The NFL.
Why are there still ties, though?
Because it's the NFL.
Stupid.
Is it, though?
Yes, it is. Because it needs to go... Okay, if extra time runs out, it should go down to your field goal team. Like, just kick it off, they go back and forth. You start from this goal line, and then you just keep going back. Just keep going back. College. Keep going back. No. Like, play the full quarter, and there's still a tie. Do it to there, then, because you don't want to hurt your players. Because the NFL, who knows? I would love a college overtime. College overtime is so much fun. It's because they place them on that, and then like each team gets a chance. I love that.
But then it's the first person to score a touchdown wins. Like, that's kind of stupid.
Not in college.
Yeah, it is. If college marches down the field, scores a touchdown, but if they march down the field and don't score a touchdown...
If they score a touchdown, the other team still gets a shot.
I say you play 1 half, 15 minutes, regular, or 10 minutes, regular football, straight up. Go after that.
See, I like the 1 quarter. Play 1 quarter. If there's still a tie, then you go down to your field goal each team starts kicking field goals. You have each team start from this goal line, and if they both make it, then you move back.
So just have a field goal off?
Yeah.
Instead of
It's
a
like a
shootout,
shootout.
just have a field goal off. Start at the 60 and keep
Why
going.
not? Why
Or no,
not?
start close. Start close.
Exactly.
Start at the 20 and
That's
go
what I
out.
said.
Okay,
That's what I'm
yes.
saying. Yeah.
That'd be
You
cool.
keep moving back, and then the first one, the miss.
NFL's not that smart.
There you go. No, they're not, because that's such an easy fucking fix. That's
It's
such
actually
an
really fun.
easy
For the
fucking
brand.
Fix.
Pat McAfee, shout out. For the brand. But
And I've never
that'd
heard
be cool
anybody
as
say
shit.
that too. I just thought of that.
That'd be pretty cool.
We need to get this out there and be like, this is how you fix NFL
Just
overtime.
an absolute field goal off.
Yes.
That'd be pretty cool.
I would, yes, in a heartbeat. Like, that's how you do it. That's how you
But they
fix
both
it.
kick at the same time, so like whoever gets to the middle first wins.
And like, you rush. You're like, okay, did they make it? Okay,
So
hurry,
time
hurry, hurry.
matters. Just keep rushing it.
Yeah.
See, I think you take, I think you take turns. You just
Yeah,
like,
no,
go.
Okay, well, since you brought up the whole overtime, Steelers fans should be absolutely ashamed of what happened. Two,
Can you imagine fantasy
Two.
owners in like an overtime like that?
Oh my god.
Steelers, I don't think it is a system running back. Any running back that plays for the Steelers will be good. Because I feel like it's a system and it's not a guy. Le'Veon Bell, I feel like, is expendable. Get him the fuck out of here. Nobody wants him there.
Bell.
Nobody wants him there. He
I'm
clearly
sorry.
doesn't want to be there, but it is a system run game. Williams, when Bell went out, last year or 2 years ago? Williams stepped up. Fantastic.
I'm sorry.
Connor again this year, fantastic. System running game over there in Pittsburgh.
If
Period.
I'm an owner in the NFL or a coach or anybody, even a fucking player, I would say make an example out of fucking Le'Veon Bell right now.
Don't trade him, just don't pay him, just have him there.
Nobody go after him. Nobody sign him.
will.
Nobody do anything. Do not pick him up. Do not fucking take him. Make an example out of Bell and be like, the NFL is not going to put up with this shit. Roger
Won't
Goodell needs to step in and be like, fans have your fucking jersey. And he won't, because Roger Goodell's a fucking businessman idiot who just cares about money. But it's like, he needs to step in and be like, if you're going to hold out, we will suspend you for 2 seasons full.
He'll
no
be back.
pay.
Le'Veon Bell will play Week 10.
That's bullshit.
Week 10.
That is
But
bullshit.
You know where he's going to end
He should
up,
be
right?
suspended for 2 years.
You know where he's going to end up? The Colts.
I don't know. But, like,
He will.
the whole Pittsburgh Steelers team, they don't want him back at all.
Which is
And
also bullshit. Offensive
Why?
linemen should not be calling out. That whole team right there should not be doing what they're
Dude,
doing.
he hasn't shown up to any practice. He hasn't done shit.
'Cause he needs to get paid.
Why? Fuck that. He is getting paid.
$14 million he's turning down.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him, dude.
It's a tough situation.
He's literally getting paid $1 million a week. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I feel no sympathy
They
for
don't
him.
need him.
And
It's a
all the
system
players
run game over there.
And all the players on the
system run
Pittsburgh
game.
calling him out are fucking awesome. Good for them, because he deserves to get called out, and he deserves to never play in the NFL again if he's gonna hold. If he holds out for that long,
Week
he
10?
yeah.
Oh, he'll be
he
out till
deserves
week
to
10.
no. He deserves to never play again. I hope somebody takes a fucking cheap shot at him and breaks his fucking leg on the
He'll
first
be out
fucking
until
play.
Week 10. Because Week
I would
10 he
love
can
to
come
see
back
it.
and still get
I
paid.
would love to see somebody break
And he
his leg.
won't lose eligibility.
Break his fucking leg. Like,
All right. You don't. That's a little much.
oh, fuck him. Why does everybody else have to go through this shit? Why does everybody else have to practice and go through all this stuff, and he just gets to sit out and make money?
He wants
Fuck
a
him.
long-term deal.
Fuck him. You
Personally,
can go
I would
earn
take
it.
$14 million.
Earn it. Whatever
he
happens-
has earned it.
Exactly. So play the fucking game.
He doesn't
Like,
want to get worn down, he says.
Oh, suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Then go fucking be on the Ballers show.
Exactly. Suck my dick.
Oh, he probably will be.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
fuck
yeah,
Le'Veon
sounds
Bell.
about right. Yeah, Ballers is awesome. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ballers is awesome.
You know who probably will sign him because he's a fucking idiot?
The
Stan
Colts.
Kroenke. That's who
No.
will probably fucking sign him because he's an idiot.
Vince McMahon.
No, he's a fucking piece of shit. Who,
Speaking
like,
of
does not deserve to
Kroenke,
play
Holy
in the NFL
wagon of a
anymore
team
at
the
all.
Rams have. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but nobody deserves. Like, I'm sorry. You're making how much money, and you're gonna hold out?
$14.25 million a year he turned down.
It's like guaranteed.
So he got franchise tagged last year, which was like, I think it was like 12. So he got franchise tagged this year. He didn't sign it, but with him not signing
So-
it, his 1 year would have been worth $14 million or $14.5 million this year.
With the holdout, he's not getting paid. So he's not getting paid for this, like, for these 9 weeks. So he
So
said
he's
gonna
missing
hold
out on $9.6 million a year. Yeah, he's missing out on 9.6. But then if he reports week 10, he'll get paid from week 10 on, and he'll keep his eligibility to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year.
That's why he's doing. That's why he's waiting the week 10.
Unless he gets...
I was going to say that, and Steve cut me off over here, so
Sorry,
that's fine.
Mark. unless he gets a long-term... That's what he wants. He wants a long-term deal.
Yeah.
Steelers don't want to give it to him.
I wouldn't. If I was any team, I would not give him what he wants.
Football
Steelers
players
don't
are
need-
fucking so goddamn...
Steelers don't need to pay him.
Just, like,
They have a franchise
the
offensive
fucking,
line.
The fucking thing that's pissing me
You
off
can
about this
run
whole
behind
thing,
him.
The fucking thing that's pissing me off about this whole thing is that the NFL needs to step in on this situation. Not just because of, like, the Steelers losing out. Do it for the fucking fans for once. Yeah. Do it for the fans that are, like, paying money to come see this guy play football. Like, I guarantee you, there's fans in Pittsburgh. Their favorite player is Le'Veon Bell, and they don't get to fucking see him because he's being a fucking pussy. Like,
I think the NFL has a whole lot of problems. They have to defend the NFL brand right now. They are under attack on every platform, and I think Le'Veon...
I think I dislike Le'Veon Bell more than I dislike Patrick Kane now.
I like Patrick.
Patrick Kane's a rapist.
Allegedly.
He's a cab beater.
Yeah,
that whole, if you read into that whole thing, dude, I don't think that's true.
Who cares? We can still say it. No, we can't. That's not true.
He's a 3-cup champion.
Oh, goddamn good.
All right, what's another NHL player that we hate? Like, just all together, hate.
Oh, Seabrook.
Oh, Duncan Keith.
Okay, Duncan Keith. I think I hate Le'Veon Bell
Seabrook.
more than I hate Duncan Keith.
Fair.
Because I think just Le'Veon Bell's a piece of shit.
So we hate Chicago.
He's not a fucking teammate. Like,
So we hate Chicago.
That's just somebody like you don't want on your fucking team.
No.
Like, and if I'm a player in the NFL and I see that he's coming to, like, say if I'm Tom Brady and I see that he's coming to the Patriots, to be like, fuck off. Like, get the fuck out of here.
They're so fucking entitled in the NFL.
Yeah.
They're all fucking entitled.
Yeah.
When it comes to money.
Yeah.
They're so
and it's like, dude, you're
entitled.
making $14 million. Maybe instead of being such a piece of shit, maybe how about this? Instead of holding out, play those games and donate that money. Donate that money to charity, you piece of shit.
Personally, if I was the Steelers, I would literally find any team that's garbage, trade them to them.
No, fuck it.
No. Go get beat up.
This is now a point about
Go get beat up.
No, this is now.
See you later, bud.
This is now a point. Don't give him his fucking way. This is now a point about fucking taking an immature little child and fucking teaching him to not act like this. Le'Veon Bell, if he gets his way, he's gonna fucking set a standard now in the NFL
for running backs
because
and offensive line.
This is why the NFL needs to step in and be like, if you don't show up by this week, if you don't show up by week 3 or 4. And you're still going to hold out, you are now suspended for the next 2 seasons.
But so far it's working out for them. They just tied the fucking Browns.
That's my point, though.
Exactly. It sucks.
But that's my fucking point.
Yeah.
This little bastard's going to get his way, and it's like...
he's going to get his way by week 4.
Yeah, but
Guaranteed.
if I'm the NFL, they need to step in and be like, look, you're not going to set the fucking standard for other... Because other players will start doing that shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what's fucking bullshit. And that's what, like, is pissing me off that the NFL's not stepping in. The NFL needs to step in and be like... You are suspended for 2 years if you do not do this. And not give him like a fucking 6-game suspension. Like, actually fucking suspend him.
If the Steelers lose by more than 24 to the Chiefs this week, which they might, by week 4, Le'Veon Bell will be accommodated somehow.
That's bullshit.
It is, but it's going to happen.
I'm sorry, but...
That's how they think.
Being me, like, I have to take the business aspect out of it and, like, the winning aspect out of it and be like... I can't let him. Like I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, I'm not letting you in. I don't want you on my team. I'm not going to cut you. You can stay on the team. Like I'm not going to pay you. You can stay on this team as long as you want. Like, but you're not getting paid. Like,
that's the thing. He still has 1 more year.
I know
this year. So don't pay him. But I wouldn't let him rejoin. But no, he's going to get his way.
I don't think he's going to, man.
I think he will.
The NFL, dude. Some teams around the league, players around the league are pissed at him and don't.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, and that's why I'm happy that the Steelers, players are actually speaking out and being like, "Fuck."
The Steelers aren't that good.
It's fine, but still, Who gives a shit how good?
I don't think it matters about being good. It's just like
it does.
No, it doesn't. It has nothing. This has nothing to do with winning games or like at all. This has everything to do with just being a professional and showing up to work and doing your fucking job.
No, I get all that, and I respect all that. But what I'm saying is, it sucks because how the NFL works and how that team is functioning. They are going to give him that, even though that's not how it should be. It's going to happen.
So they can improve them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's going to happen that way.
They know in the long run,
it shouldn't happen that way, but it will.
They know in the long run that if they bring him back and they start doing better, the fans are going to be like,
and then he's going to walk no matter what anyway. And then he's going to walk, and then everybody's going to be like, oh, well, he came and he played, blah, blah, blah. Well,
yeah. If the fans welcome him back, then that's on fucking them for not being man enough to boo the fuck that guy out of the building.
Not in Pittsburgh. Hey, that shit don't happen in Pittsburgh.
It's Pittsburgh. No, they probably will cheer him because it's Pittsburgh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8.
Oh yeah. Fucking
the Iron Man match. It's
Pittsburgh
though. Edge has even said Pittsburgh's the one city I hated wrestling in because the fans do not respect it and the fans are just dead every time we go there. Like, and I swear to God, if the Pittsburgh fans welcome him back, that just shows how dumb that city really is. I will say it right now. If anybody here from Pittsburgh is listening to this, you cheer Le'Veon Bell back, you're a fucking idiot. You are a stupid fucking
You're a
idiot.
Cuck.
You're a cuck.
Be a fucking adult and realize that it's not about winning games at this point. It's about fucking being an adult. Yeah. And, like, do things the professional way. Don't fuck over your team because you want more money. Yeah. Fuck that, asshole. And this is why I like hockey. When's the last time we've seen a hockey player hold out for more money because, the
last person I can think of, Kovalchuk fucked the Devils, but that was about it.
Yeah, and he won. And guess what? He fucked off to Russia. Yeah. Like, the NHL didn't deal with.
I was about to say, if one of my favorite Blues players, like a top Blues player, did that and they came back, I'd boo the fuck out of him. Like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, I would too.
Which would suck, because if he scored a huge goal, I'd probably get up and be like, fuck yeah. They'd be like, God damn it, fuck you still, though.
No, I would cheer. If they introduce him, before the start of the game, I would boo the fuck out of him. That would go on for every game. But if he scores a goal, yeah, I'm going to cheer, because I want the Blues to win.
Right.
But the precedent of it is, you see him personally, it's fuck you, dude. Piece of shit.
Chiefs are going to fucking wax.
This is a reach, but I think a lot of football players, once they get in, just don't care about the game as much. It's money.
That's why Brady.
There are a handful of people that do. But
that's what I said. It's a reach to say
that's why the Patriots.
I'm not going to throw out a percentage or anything, but
that's why the Patriots always win. Yeah. Because you got Brady over there, who's we are here to play. We're not here to do all this shit.
It takes less money to build around him.
Yeah, Brady has taken pay cuts year after year to fucking build the team around him. That's a person that you want on your team.
NFL players get guaranteed money.
As much as people hate Brady.
Guaranteed.
Bigger than an NHL player's 10-year salary.
Aaron Rodgers just got guaranteed $120 million. No, sorry. He got guaranteed $90 million.
Honestly, let's be honest. And let's be honest here for all these football aficionados out there and all these NFL players in general too. You guys wouldn't be shit without fantasy football. If fantasy football didn't exist, nobody would give a flying fuck about the NFL.
I wouldn't watch you.
I just watched my full day of Red Zone Sunday because I just got into fantasy football.
Nobody would give a shit about the NFL if fantasy football was not around. No. The ratings this year...
I'm trying to get this money.
I don't even want to bring this up because I
roof.
hate Trump so much, but I don't want to bring this up, but I'm going to. The ratings were so low this year for the NFL. They were lower than last year's.
Not fantasy football-wise, though.
No, TV ratings, they were. It doesn't matter about fantasy football ratings. It doesn't matter about that.
I fell asleep.
But Dan, that's my point.
Yeah, I know.
The TV ratings were lower than last year's, and last year's was a major concern for networks and okay, and they were lower. They were 13% lower than last year. That's bad. That's really bad. They're still killing it. Let's be honest. They're still killing it.
Billion-dollar company.
But if they keep dropping year by year in 10 years, if they keep dropping at this rate within 10 years, the NFL is not going to be that big. They're not going to be a big money maker.
The NFL is under attack. In all aspects.
They should be.
Nike's the first company actually physically bullying the NFL right now, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
They are physically bullying the NFL right now.
Barstool did a little bit with the...
Not to this platform, though.
No, obviously not the same as
yeah.
Nike, but yeah.
Barstool won a lawsuit against the NFL, and now WWE is about to get in a lawsuit against the NFL because they stole the Eat, Sleep, Conquer, Repeat.
Oh, yeah.
Teams now have that shirt, Eat, Sleep, Win on Sunday, Repeat, and Paul Heyman's like, that shirt looks familiar.
Brock Lesnar just went
in the exact design of the fucking T-shirt with just the NFL logo on the bottom instead of Lesnar's logo. It's like, holy shit, NFL! Can you guys market anything on your own? No. Like, Jesus Christ! And I just want to throw this out there: WWE's stock is higher than Nike's right now by $10.
I bought $20 stock into Nike the second they signed Kaepernick, just because I wanted to. I didn't know about WWE.
That was actually a bad move.
I don't think it was.
They dropped $20 since then.
I put $20 in.
Well, anyway, WWE's. If you're buying stock, I would totally buy a stock in WWE right now, just because next year this time they're gonna be on Channel 2. Which that means they're going to get advertisement during NFL Sunday. Yeah. The eyes on that are going to be insane. So the stock right now,
if the NFL actually does anything.
What do you mean?
If the NFL is coming down, then the eyes will only be on the WWE, so they won't get.
Well, dude, I mean, the eyes aren't going to be like next year from now. It's not going to be that low. I'm saying, like, in the ratings wise for the NFL, in maybe 10 to 15 years, it could really be bad for them. Right now, in the next 2 to 5 years, you're not going to notice.
But if them going back to Channel 2, will that, like, limit? So, like, I guess right now it's like TV.
It's TV PG.
PG. Okay.
Fox
if it's going to 2,
Fox,
will it be able to, like, TV, like, 17 kind of thing?
That's what Fox wants.
Okay, I didn't know if they were allowed to do it.
Which is funny because it should be the opposite.
That's what I thought. That's why I was like, can they do that?
Fox wants them to be, like, more adult. And Fox is going to push WWE very heavily. And a rumor has it is that starting at the Super Bowl is when they release the first commercial for WWE on SmackDown. Which...
So we already...
buy stock now. If you're listening to this and you're trying to think, do I buy stock in WWE? Let's put it this way. Last year at this time, the company was worth $2 billion. Right now at this time, they're worth $9 billion. Yes, buy stock now. Because they're just going to go up. Especially within the next year.
I got $20.
They're going to go up.
Fuck it.
That's who you want to buy stock in. Definitely. They're so under the radar right now in the stock market because people are like, it's a pro wrestling company. They don't matter.
Wrong.
When in fact they fucking raised $7 billion within a year. You're telling me, they don't matter? Yeah, a professional wrestling company. It's insane.
Thanks, Roman.
Anything else from week 1 you want to bring up? TB12 is the GOAT.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great still.
Well, Stafford sucks. Fucking me over.
By what?
By point. Stafford fucked me up. Lost me by fucking 0.4 points this past week. Because he had 8 points because of a fucking chump. Bitch.
How about Adrian Peterson looked like he just he went in a time machine and became Adrian Peterson again.
Can he hold up?
Not going to make a joke.
I think so.
I don't know. The Redskins aren't that good. But yeah, I mean, he's saying he's coming after that record. He's coming. But leading into week 2...
I'm starting Peterson this week.
I would.
I'm starting him over Brandon Cooks.
I would too. Leading into week 2, Ravens just lost to the Bengals. But the only thing that matters for that game is Justin Tucker hit a 55-yarder field goal. So, for the brand, how you doing?
Damn it.
But yeah, Bengals won.
All right, let's hit him with that 1, 2, 3 finish before we get out of here. Does anybody want to start? 1, 2, 3 finish? You got 3 things you want to say before we get out of here? Jimmy Stoutsy? Do you forget about this every week?
Yeah, I do. Every week I forget about a 1, 2, 3
on,
finish.
The thing I send you?
It is, but I just always forget it. Number 1, do we do wrestling on this? On our 1, 2, 3 finish on the normal pod?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how we do 1, 2, 3 on the weekly wrestling wrap up?
Yeah. We didn't do it this week on the wrap-up.
Oh, we didn't? All right. Well, then
We did the trivia questions.
Number one, Hell in a Cell this weekend. Watch our post show that hopefully gets aired after it.
Yeah, that's questionable right now. It's like Marshawn Lynch. Our post show is questionable because it's Stout and his fucking family over here.
My bad. 2, fantasy football sucks. Taking my first L, my first week ever. Not a fan.
Probably fantasy hockey. Piece of shit.
No, because fantasy hockey fucks me too. First year I did fantasy hockey, your Steven Stamkos fucking shattered his leg.
So do better.
Oh, okay. In that case, do fantasy hockey and take up Patrick Kane.
And number 3, of course, 1975. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
I can't.
There you go.
What's your 3?
Well, we got another guest over here.
Oh,
Jesus, don't leave Clodius out, piece of shit.
So Trick, what's yours?
I take number 1. Jim, do better at just about everything. Join fantasy
These
football.
are hot takes for him.
Yeah, hot takes. Do better.
Hot cakes.
Oh, pancakes.
Crab cakes.
2, fantasy football is the only thing that's keeping me around to even watch football in the NFL because I really don't give a fuck except for the fact that I'm trying to get this money. Money. 3, Jim, just do better, bro.
Sorry,
I got nothing. Do better.
Sorry,
Yeah, do better. You can't come up with 3 different things.
I'm not a part of these text messages. I know nothing when I'm coming into it. I just do it off the top. You guys bring it up, and I talk about it.
I like to go what happens in the show. Like if we talk about something like, you know what, that might be.
And I didn't know I was doing any of this, so I'm just coming in, letting you
improv.
know to do better. I came in for hockey talk.
Letting you know to do better.
we could tell. I don't think Dan's going to start on the new season of Hockey Talks. I just don't think he's going to start. So.
Yeah, not going to start this year.
False. Definitely going to only probably start in that.
Hashtag not going to start.
He's going to start.
My number 1, R.I.P. Mac Miller and Burt Reynolds. Yeah. I got nothing else to say after that. Just R.I.P. Rest in peace. Number 2, 1975, man. Just dropping bangers, man. Just keep it coming. Keep it coming. Can't wait to talk. I can't wait for that 1975 episode. Wait. And number 3, off the top of my head, if you're a wrestling fan, watch 10 Pounds of Gold on YouTube by the NWA. Those videos are fucking so well made, man. Like, so well made. They make me so interested in, like, the NWA product. And, of course, Billy Corgan, lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins, owns the NWA at the moment. So, like, he's putting his little intake into it, and you can tell, because, like, the music that's in the background, it makes you, like, really, like, respect the NWA. The episode from All In that they did, dude, that just gives me goosebumps. That gave me goosebumps the entire time, like, watching the episode. It was so well done.
Was it 10 Pounds of Gold?
10 Pounds of Gold. Search NWA on YouTube, and it'll come right up.
Pop right up?
Very good. Very good. That's like their mini-series. That's what it's called, 10 Pounds. Gald. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope, and Facebook at Offended Pod. Make sure to follow PWP Nation also on all those social media platforms as well. Make sure to go listen to our brand new Songs of the Week on Spotify. We're not doing Songs of the Month anymore. We're just going to do Songs of the Week. I'm going to try and update it tomorrow. So I got to update so much shit. I got to update it all. Brother. Make sure to go buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com/offended-podcast. Make sure to listen to Hockey Talks. It is back, baby. It is back. It is live. It is on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts right now. It's on it right now. It's not a Facebook exclusive anymore. It is on everything. It's on everything. It's great. Make sure to follow myself on Twitter and Instagram at Trick1042. Make sure to go follow Stoutsy at
J_Stout9 on Twitter and Jimmy James 9417.
Clodius, do you have Twitter that you want people to follow?
Nope.
At D Clodius. Follow me.
At D Clodius. His is so easy. There's no numbers. I think that's all the plugs. I'm fucking up on the plugs this week, man. Fucking up.
No,
There's
you got them all.
so much going on. I love it. I love it.
You got them all.
Hell in a Cell. We got a Periscope. Weekly wrestling wrap-up on Periscope. Make sure you watch that every Thursday at around 6 o'clock Central Time.
Mm-hmm.
And post-show. Hell in a Cell this Sunday. Hopefully that goes off because we got a lot of,
last one was really good.
Views last time.
Last one was really good.
Yep.
So
yeah. So thank you for listening. See you next week for our fucking episode. Second time.
Fuck it, Marks.
For Tricky Stoutsy Clodius, this has been Offended, presented by PWP Nation. See you next week, Marks.